Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Retro Gaming Corner. Today we'll be doing a quick pickups video of some stuff I got for Father's Day and a couple of quick pickups here and there. So let's begin. First off, I got a copy of Crypts of Chaos by 20th Century Fox, a very weird, bizarre, kind of early first-person view kind of adventure game. Interesting game. One, I have a copy of this, but the label's destroyed, so I picked this one up. The labels are much better. And again, that's for the Atari 2600, obviously. Next up, boxed and complete, I picked up a copy of Reactor. Very interesting game in the arcade. Used a trackball, vector graphics, trying not to cause the reactor to have a meltdown. You have to bounce like these little energy beams and stuff. But that's Reactor, and that's by Parker Brothers. I love their boxes. Really cool. Let me just open that up. Again, that is complete with the manual and cartridge, which is in good condition. So that's Reactor for the 2600. Some people hate the game, some people like it. I find it fairly entertaining. Not one of the greatest, but not the worst. Next up, Spectravision game. Again, I'm trying to get these games complete in box where I can, because I have pretty much a very extensive Atari 2600 collection, as you can see, all back in there and in the closet, which I will be doing a room tour soon, I promise you. So again, back to the pickups. This is China Syndrome by Spectravision. Complete in box. A little sticker there that I can probably steam and peel off. But the box isn't too bad. It's got a little wear and tear on the top there. Very, very bizarre game. China Syndrome. I'm sure you remember the movie with Gene Hackman and was it Jane Fonda? And I forget who the cameraman was. I don't know if it was Michael Douglas. But anyways, I love their like silver Spectravision boxes. Again, that is complete in box. That is China Syndrome. Next up, I picked up a complete copy for my Atari Lynx, Dirty Larry Renegade Cop. Obviously a spoof on Dirty Harry, which is an awesome Clint Eastwood flick. I'm sure everybody knows about that. Looks like just a side-scrolling beat-em-up shooter. Gotten mixed reviews, not bad. Very cheap. Paid a few bucks for this complete at a retro gaming store in upstate Connecticut. Again, Dirty Harry Renegade Cop complete in box with instructions and everything. So, for my Lynx, Atari Lynx. Next up were two quick Father's Day gifts I received for Father's Day. One of them, both retro gaming related. The first one is a really cool Pac-Man LED lamp that changes colors. It's a USB, and it changes to all these really cool colors. And it's right over there. I have it on top of my Commodore 64. But anyways, it's a ghost light, really cool. I really love it. my kids got me that. And it's really cool when it's lit up. I'll do a video on that later. And that's Pac-Man Ghost Light. There like that. Next up, again, another Father's Day gift from the wife and kids. They got me a power-up arcade light switch to go with my man cave. Basically, what this is a light switch, but like an arcade stick. And I guess it plays some arcade sounds and everything. I haven't installed it yet, but I thought that was really neat. Something different. And you can see it. You take your light switch plate off and you replace it with this, and it's like a joystick from an arcade. So I thought that was really cool. Again, it has some buttons there that make some sounds and some clicks for turning the light on and off. So that's an arcade switch, light switch. Now I've seen it all, right? But anyways, so that's that. And another thing I got is my dad gave me his Amiga 1000 computer, which I was stoked about. I have an Amiga 500, but when we were little kids, he had an Amiga 1000, and we were just blown away by the graphics, and it really inspired me for, working in the tech industry and everything, and the Commodore 64 and the Amiga and all computers afterwards. So he dug that out, and he also dug out a bunch of games that we had purchased. And I literally have tons, but just to name a few that I've dug out that I have, I see here for the Amiga, Shadow of the Beast. There's another one, King's Quest 3. And again, these are all original bought copies, and these all work, believe it or not. The 3.5s are a lot durable, obviously, than the 5.25. Battle Chess, great game. Oh, the Fairy Tale Adventure, Amiga version. One of the first games my dad bought that we were just blown away with. Great game. Rick Dangerous. Nice little action platformer. Rockford, which I believe is a Boulder Dash ripoff. SDI by Mindscape. Again, back in 1986. Don't remember that game. Oh, Cinemware games, which are fantastic. You've heard of Defender of the Crown and everything. This is Rocket Ranger Complete. Great game. Let's see what else we got. I'm back, folks. I just moved to the other side of the room really quick. And again, I want to show you, this is my working Amiga 1000 computer. Awesome. This computer is very old. 30 plus years. Still works the day we got it. Nice little Amiga joystick we used to use with it. And again, I was just showing you the software with it. And I'll just show you how the software works. I'll load up pop out my Kickstart disk, Kickstart 3113, and I will load Psygnosis game Ball Sticks. Pop that in there, and listen to the little drive chug along. So as you can see, I have another external 3.5-inch floppy drive, and I have a Microbotics RAM expander on the right here, which brings it up another whopping 1 meg to 2 meg of RAM. And let me turn the light off here so you can see. There's my little mini Amiga 1000 3D printed out. There we go. So let's click on the mouse button. I'll show you. This is an interesting kind of futuristic sports game. So it's loading. I just love Psygnosis games. The graphics, The artwork on the boxes, you know, Shadow of the Beast, numerous games, Pteropods. But anyways, my Amiga 1000. Over here, I still have more stuff in storage I need to go through. My tank stick, which I will be using to build an arcade MAME emulator at some point, and a few bins there with my Amiga 500 and some other consoles. That's going to take a minute to load, but there you go. But listen to the sound of that, huh? Let's click the button. As you can see, works flawlessly. I have hundreds and hundreds of software disks, and so I'm only scratching the surface. I'll show you a few more. But look at that, 1986, speech synthesis. Look at those graphics. But anyways, I'll be right back. I have more Amiga software to show you. Okay, I'm back. Just wanted to show you some more Amiga software. Again, this is, it's a pickups. I didn't pay anything for them. You know, my dad gave them to me, and I had bought some in the past, too, when I was a lot younger. Again, these were all in storage over my parents' house. Let me get back to it. Another stack of bought Amiga games. We have New York Warriors. Millennium 2.2, Black Lamp by Firebird Software. They made some interesting stuff. Psygnosis Game Cartridge, which is a ROM type of game. 360 Software, Warlock. Return to Atlantis, Disc 1 and 2 by EA. God, we had gotten rid of all the boxes for these Amiga software games. Can you imagine if I still had all of these? My God, it'd be worth a lot of money. Big regret, big regret. Epic's game Death Sword, kind of a hack and slash. Another Psygnosis game, as you can see, I've been a big fan. Pteropods. Ultima Quest for the Avatar. Road Wars by Arcadia Software. Not familiar with that one. It's a fun little climbing game. Arctic Adventure, and that is by Mindware. So there's some real obscure ones in here. Digitech Incorporated, Vampires Empire. Cimarellus Targan. I don't know what that is. I think it's a puzzle game. Task Times in Tone Town by Activision. Times of Lore, Origin Systems. Not a bad game. Sinbad and the Throne of the Falcon by Mindscape. Discs 1 and 2. Space Rogue, Origin Software. Again, the makers of Ultima. 2 Amiga format discs. Blast from the Past. Used to love that magazine. It's got a demo of Caesar on it and some other cool stuff. Here's another Amiga format disc. Chaos Engine, Legend of Valor. Interesting. Sidewinder Arcade Port by Arcadia. Platoon. Plutos. No idea what that is. 3-disc game, Portal by Activision. Thunder Boy, which is Wonder Boy, I believe, on the NES. Obliviator. Again, Psygnosis. Populous, classic, EA. Arkanoid. Boy, this game brings back memories. My dad took me to a Amiga computer convention in New York City at the Jacob Javits Center, I want to say, when I was a kid. And we were just blown away by the Amiga software. We sat in on some Amiga kind of conferences and stuff on how to do things on Deluxe Paint. And we ended up picking this up, which came out, we got it a couple weeks before it was put out to market. And this is the version of Arkanoid by Discovery Software. A great, awesome version. Way back when. Uses the mouse with the ball. So that brings back a lot of memories because we got that game in New York City. So he bought it for me. Marble Madness by Electronic Arts. That's a good version of that. Mission Elevator by Micropartner. Deep Space, Psygnosis. Dexter, which is a kind of robotic mech game. You turn into a fighter, spaceship, and a robot. Arena, Psygnosis. Arzok's Tomb. Aegis Software. Who Framed Roger Rabbit by Buena Vista Software. So you see some not great games, but some pretty rare ones. This is by Melbourne House, War in Middle-earth, Disc 1 and 2. Mindwalker, which was one of the first games, you can tell the labels all kind of faded. One of the very first games we got for the Amiga 1000. One of the very first games that came out for it. Mindwalker. Fiendish Freddy's Big Top of Fun, 3 discs. And that's by Mindscape. Over there. So you can say that's just a scratching the surface. If you see there, those are 3 bins full of Amiga software. And that is Ball Sticks by Psygnosis. I just had a quick demo of that. King of Chicago by Mindscape, 2 discs. Maniac Mansion, Lucasfilm, classic game. Loom, another Lucasfilm game for the Amiga, 3 discs. Barbarian, Psygnosis. California Challenge, Test Drive 2, Accolade. Firepower, not sure what that is. Michael Illustrations or whatever. Future Wars, great game. Point and click adventure by Interplay, 2 discs. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, again, Mindscape. FA-18 Interceptor, what a great fighter simulator. Way back in the day by EA. The Immortal by EA. I have that for the NES. An awesome Cinemware game. I have mostly all of them. It came from the desert. And I do have Defender of the Crown. It's piled in. I'll do another video with the rest of my discs. But there you have it, folks. Tons of Amiga 3.5-inch discs that after 30 plus years still load up on the Amiga 1000. Isn't that amazing? My 5 1/4 for my Commodore 64. I'm lucky if I get 1 out of 5. Also, I don't know if you heard, there was some sad news that the creator of Lode Runner passed away a couple days ago. I just heard that on the news last night. A great game. If you notice my Lode Runner disc right over there, my broader one for the Commodore 64. I just love that game. So there you have it, folks. Couple Father's Day gift, Pac-Man Ghost Lamp, some Atari 2600 games, Lynx game, Amiga software.